Hello my fellow family foodie friends. Here is my all Walmart haul this week. I didn't go to Aldi and my goal is to just make it work with this and my pantry and my freezer fridge. So I spent $69.18 and I got these goodies. So we'll get right into the food and the meal plan is afterwards. I got Granny Smith apples. My kids really love to eat apples. We buy them frequently. And the Granny Smith wasn't on sale, but no apple was on sale and they really like green, so I thought I'd change it up a bit. Look at me, stepping out of my box. Celery for the kids to munch on, and then probably next week we'll have beef stew on the meal plan. We're having BLTs this week, which sounds amazing to me, so I got a big tomato for that. Green onion, we're having a stir fry with some dumplings, so this is for the stir fry. I make a vegetarian, and then I'll have some chicken dumplings on the side. You'll see those. Some bananas for smoothies. Those are a favorite around here. We're actually, because I want cereal, cereal Raisin Bran Crunch just sounded really good to me, and since I'm fasting and only eating in the evenings, I decided we'd have cereal and fruit smoothies for dinner. We have not done that in so long, but everyone's pretty excited about it. It sounds fun. We'll probably do a movie with it, just something different, but I'm gonna make fruit smoothies. I buy bananas frequently for that. We're just running low on flour. A pineapple just to munch on. The pineapple and the apples were my second choice. I tried to buy a watermelon, but they kept telling me it was out of stock, so I finally gave up. My kids begged me to get a Lunchable, so they're getting these Nachos Lunchables, and we're gonna go eat at a park. We have a park right down the road from us with a little small beach at a lake. I love going there, and the kids like to dig in the sand, try to catch minnows, and I told them I would get these only if they would take it to the park to eat, and they agreed. Lettuce, I tried getting romaine. That kept being out of stock, so I got this instead for the BLTs. And then, I don't know, this is a really small head of lettuce. I was thinking salads, but I might not be able to get salads out of this. Or maybe a salad, one night worth of salad and BLTs, so that's the plan for that. Bacon for the BLTs, of course. Tonight we're having beef and noodles. You'll see that in a moment, but I'm going to make homemade bread. And I'm going to use the bread for the BLTs, and then my husband, who prefers this, will have the boring white bread. But BLTs, everything sounds good to me right now, of course. I have never bought the PF Chang's at-home dumplings. I really like the Trader Joe's version, but I haven't been to Trader Joe's in a while, and there's only, let me see, like, it says 2.5 times 3, so I'm sure there's no half in there, but 7 or 8 dumplings are in here. I only have a couple. Normally when I make a stir fry, we don't even have an extra, but that just sounded good to me. So we got those. I have eggs for just running low. I use them for everything from breakfast for my son to baking to breakfast dinners. You guys know eggs are just a staple. When I brought up getting Raisin Bran Crunch for dinner, my husband asked me to get Fruity Pebbles. These will last us quite a while. They'll stay really good in this. And then, but that's what he wanted for his cereal, so, you know. Gotta make the man happy. And beef and noodles. This is, if you guys have never seen my beef and noodle recipe, it's an Instant Pot recipe I found a long time ago. I cannot find it again on Pinterest, but I changed it a little bit. I use different noodles. I use less beef than they do, so I share with you how I make it based on a different recipe. I cannot find the original recipe, but beef broth, 1 can of French onion soup, a can of beef consomme, which, by the way, Campbell's, if you can put the pull tab on this one, why can't you on this one? They're the exact same price. Please, I love these things. Anyways, and noodles. But I'm taking this dinner not only for us tonight, but to a friend who just had a baby in my MOPS group, and it makes so much that I know it's enough, but I always feel better having more of everything on hand in case I feel like it needs more noodles at the end to feed 2 families. But this dinner makes so much, and I'm taking them a loaf of bread and green beans. It really will be enough, but it makes me feel better. And I cut my roast in half. It was a giant roast, so now I have enough to make it again in the future, unless I do use it tonight. But that's just kind of how I plan, is since I'm making it for someone else and 2 families, if I wish that I had a little bit more beef broth or French onion soup, I have it on hand, or a little extra noodles, and I don't run out. But I'm sure I'll be fine with one, but not too sure. Dill pickle chips, we just ran out. Last time we had sandwiches, I think we had, let me think, we had we had shredded chicken sandwiches, and we ran out of the dill pickle chips. My husband doesn't like the spicy ones that we get from, they're spicy and sweet from Costco, so he wanted regular dill, so I just had to replenish. We are running low on butter. I feel like I buy butter all the time, but we use lots of butter. Dang it. Boring contact solution. French roast. I've never bought this kind, but I am not drinking flavored coffees during the day due to my fast, and the French roast, I wanted to give it a try. I didn't absolutely love the breakfast blend or the donut shop blend, so I'm trying a new one. Cantina style chips. Now I've turned them into dust from dropping them, and salsa, we have no plans, but I just thought this would be a good snack at some point, or chips and salsa with fruits and vegetables are a really easy lunch, although now that I'm saying that out loud, it sounds familiar. Anyways, we just had no chips and salsa, so I got some green beans. I'm making both of these actually tonight. I do not steam them in the microwave. I put them in a pan and I saute them with some butter, garlic, and some seasonings, and then I'll take half of them to my friend, half for us. My whole family loves green beans. Waffle cut fries are going with the BLTs, and that rounds out the grocery haul. I will now show you our meal plan for the week. So our menu for the week, we have the BLTs and waffle fries. I mentioned that I'm making homemade bread for the beef and noodles. That will be used for BLTs tomorrow. Veggie stir fry with the dumplings, and then not to be confused with chicken and dumplings. So I have everything on hand to make this. I might have needed some more of the flour. I forgot about that as I was showing you my flour over there. But I have frozen chicken, I have chicken broth, and then I make a gravy, salt and pepper, and put dumplings in it. It's super easy. I copy the Cracker Barrel recipe. I need to share that with you guys. I have filmed it, I just have never edited the video. Beef and noodles, that's actually tonight. Cereal and smoothies. Old-fashioned noodle soup was a leftover from last week's meal. We never got to it. So I have everything on hand for that, and then we're gonna have leftovers. So with me fasting now, I told Matt I need to have leftovers every single week. He doesn't love leftovers, but I hate wasting food, and if I'm not eating them for lunch, we need to eat them. Otherwise there will be a problem, and I do need to get better about making proper portions, but that's gonna be a work in progress because I make a lot of food when I cook. So that is our meal plan for the week. If the beef and noodle recipe sounded good to you, check that out. And again, it uses Amish noodles, beef consomme, French onion soup, beef broth. This is not only one of my favorite dinners to eat, but I love taking it to friends. It's very hearty, it's filling, and it's super good. So check it out. Thank you so much for watching. Ciao down and ciao.